think we'll begin. So I'm going to start with the camera close up for our meditation, and then I'll move it further away when we start our movement. So good morning, everybody. Let's start in a comfortable seated position. And for me, that always includes some kind of support under my butt, so that way my lower back doesn't get sore while I'm sitting here in my cross-legged position. And then if you're feeling anxious, palms face down. If you're feeling like you need some energy, palms can face up. We'll begin by inhaling through the nose and exhale through your mouth. Again, in through the nose, out through your mouth. One more time. Hey Joey, inhale through the nose and out through your mouth. Okay, sitting up nice and straight, finding your comfortable seat. Start to inhale and exhale only through your nose. Soften your gaze or close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. As you breathe in and out through your nose, see if you can slow down your breath to about half pace, taking twice as long to breathe in and twice as long to breathe out. If you haven't closed your eyes, you can close them now. Feel your sits bones grounding down. Feel the crown of your head rising up. And create space in your torso with every inhale expanding through the belly, through the rib cage. Every exhale rooting down. And then moving into a 3-part breath. So one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Exhale all your air out. Inhale a third of the way up into your belly. And pause. A third of the way up into your heart. And pause. And then go all the way up through the crown of the head. Take an extra sip at the top. And then exhale into your heart. Pause. Into your belly. Pause. Down into your root. Push all your air out. Again, into the belly. Remember that balloon, third of the way up. Pause. Third of the way up into the heart. Pause. All the way up into the crown of the head. Extra sip. Exhale, heart. Belly. Down through your root. Push everything out. One more time like that. We're establishing how much space we have. Inhale, belly. Heart. Crown of the head. Extra sip. And then heart. Belly. Root down. Dropping your hands back into your lap. Inhale through your nose again. And note how much space you have. Exhale. So before maybe you were able to breathe a count of 4, count of 5, see if you can expand into a count of 8, maybe 10. Closing the eyes or softening the gaze. Continue with this pace of breath. If you practice an Ujjayi breath, please move into it at the same. If that's something you've never heard of before, don't worry about it. So in this quiet space, with your slow breath, I want you to envision your favorite yoga space. So it could be a studio, it could be outside if you have practiced outside before, but wherever you like to practice the most, or imagine that you would like to practice the most beautiful place you can imagine practicing, start to build that in your mind. So start from the floor. If you're inside, what does it look like? If you're outside, what does it look like? For me, it would be a beach without sticky sand. So magic sand that doesn't stick to my mat or my entire body. And then build up to the walls, or maybe there's no walls. Continuing your breath. Continue to expand through your spine. Building up even higher. Are there trees? Is there artwork on the walls? Continue to breathe, continue to deepen. And then starting to look at the sky or the ceiling. Are there wood beams? Is it a clear sky? Are there birds? Is there a fan? So build as much detail in as you can, focusing your brain. Continuing to breathe. And commit this space, your yoga space, into your heart center. Coming back to it if you feel any sense of panic, any sense of strain. Back to your breath. Back to this vision that you have for yourself in your practice. Today will be a strong level 2 practice. I'm not going to lie. If you're like me and having some or frequent mini panic attacks throughout the day, this is where I am planning to sweat it out. Hopefully you can join me with that. So we have, an hour here where we're not thinking about what's going on outside of our yoga practice. So staying with your rhythmed breath, lie down onto your back. For those of you who've joined, please have a towel and a belt or a strap. You can see I have a pile of games over here. If you don't have a block at home, you can use something like that or some books to help support yourself. So we're lying onto our backs, and we'll begin with a little bit of hamstring opening. So taking your left leg down onto the mat, hug your right knee into the chest. And then lift head, chest, and torso up towards your knee. Oh, did I mention there's core involved too? And then extend your leg to the sky, okay? Lift your left leg up. So we're going to hold here. You can hold onto the back of your leg, or you can extend your arms forward. Take a breath. And then grab somewhere on the back of your leg, lower the left leg down, and bring your right leg up towards your head. So, tighter hamstrings, tighter body. We use a strap for this. Okay. Finding your breath again. So just because we started to move does not mean you don't have to continue your pace of slow breathing. Grabbing onto your big toe if you have more open hamstrings. Otherwise, strap into the right hand, left hand on the left hip. Engage your left foot, make it nice and strong, and then open out to the right. Okay, only go as far as you can, keeping this left hip down on the ground. So you'll feel some engagement through your lower abdomen here. And then come back up to center. Change the hold so that you're holding on with your left hand. Right arm opens out, and you start crossing over the body. At this point, don't let it go. So we're working on our ITB stretch here. Okay, it's usually pretty strong, especially for any runners, hikers. Breathing. And then bend the knee and let your right hip come off the mat to turn to the left side. So now we're in wind relieving posture, a simple twist. Come onto your back again. Change sides. Right leg long, left knee hugs in. And then extend the leg up. Actually, no, what do? We lifted. So lift first. Extend the leg long, lift the right leg up. Core supported. Extend the arms forward if you want more. Hold on to the leg if you want less. Hug it in if you want less than that. And then grabbing onto the back of your left leg, lie back down, bring the leg with you, set your right foot on the ground, right leg on the ground, but keep it strong. Using your strap, wrap, or if you don't need it, don't. And extend your foot up towards the crown of your head. Holding the strap with your left hand, right hand to right hip, keep it down on the ground, open to the left side. And then change the hold of the strap or your foot to the right hand, left arm out, and come down only as much as you can, keeping the left hip sort of on the ground. It can come up a little bit. Moving the stretch into the outer left leg. Find the rhythm of your breath. And then bend the knee. Bring the left knee all the way down, or as far down as you're comfortable moving it. Left arm out to the side. Okay, if your left shoulder, the front of your left shoulder is really not happy here, place your left hand on your ribcage. And then we'll release back to center. But we're not quite done with core work. Sorry, guys. So, yoga bike. But for this yoga bike, we'll do forest style, which means that our knees stay over our hips. We take our hands behind our head, and instead of keeping elbows out to the side, allow your arms to cradle your head, so you're not straining your neck as you lift and lower. We'll take an inhale here, lift the hips a little bit, so you're pushing your lower back into the ground. And then on your exhale, you extend the right leg at 45, elbows to the left knee. But notice where your left knee is. Instead of bringing it in, keep it over your hip. Okay, inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Left. And center. Try to get your shoulders up, off the mat. Left. I hope you guys are counting because I kind of stopped. I think this is like 3 or 4. Keep going. So with this slow pace, we'll do 10 each side, or not. There's always an or not when I instruct you to do something. So if you're in the or not space, be in the or not space and be okay with that. I think this is 7. So I'm going to say this is 3, 2, 1, and then splat. Lie back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. Okay, you're not done. So, block or blanket. Rolling it up, and I'm sorry guys, I cannot see your comments here. Oh, I guess the signal's bad. I'm hoping that the signal's okay or coming back on. All right, so if you have a towel, you're gonna crunch it in between your legs and lift your legs to the sky. Okay, hands behind the head. Take an inhale. On your exhale, you're going to lift your hips up. See, that's about 1 inch, elbows up. And then inhale back down. Exhale here, so you get a little rest. Squeeze, lift, and lift. Inhale down. So this is where our slow breath comes in handy. Squeeze, lift, and lift. Inhale down. Squeeze, lift, and lift. Come down. One more time like that. Squeeze, lift, and lift. Come down. Set your feet on the ground. Keep your roll or your block in between your legs. To release, we'll come into bridge pose. So fingers close to heels, feet hip distance apart. Roll your shoulders under your body and lift your hips, stretching the front part of your body here, palms to the sky. And then slow, low, 3 parts, upper back, mid back, and lower back. Remove your block or your blanket, hug your knees in, rock and roll up. And come to hands and knees. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, cat and cow. As we inhale, we drop the belly, push into the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades back, and look up at the sky. On your exhale, tilt your tailbone down, pull your belly in, drop your head. Inhale, cow, keep going. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. So I think we're having issues with different people's locations and their cell signal. You can check back later. This class will be recorded and see if it works any better for you when it's not a live stream. But thank you for those who said you've got a clear signal, because I was going to try to move class. So keep going. Okay, coming back to neutral. We'll step back onto our right foot. So half plank pose. Left arm reaches up in front of us, palm faces towards center. Staying here, remember, pull the belly in, or if you want more of a challenge, you'll lift that right leg up. And just because core is fun, it can be fun. Smile while you're doing it. Inhale here, and exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, elbow to knee. Straighten it out. Elbow to knee. Inhale and stretch. Stay here if you would like the challenge of half Dhanurasana in this position. Grab onto the back foot with your opposite hand. And then inhale, release, and set it down. Left foot back, right arm forward. Staying here, work on the extension and the strength in the back leg. Inhale up if you'd like. On your next inhale, stretch. Exhale, elbow to knee. Stretch. Elbow to knee. Stretch. Elbow to knee. Stretch. And then if you want, reach behind you, grab the foot, and kick. Kick it back. Extend forward again. And set both the hand and the knee down. Anahatasana, heart melting pose. Walking the hands forward. Keep your hips over your knees and start melting the heart down. So we did this pose earlier in the week. I kind of think of this as my kitty cat pose. You know, when they're kneading your bed and their butt's up in the air. So make yourself into a kitty cat, walking your hands forward, gripping the floor like your claws. Either placing your forehead down, or if you have the opening in your shoulders, your chin may reach the ground. And then walk your hands back in, so they're under your shoulders, and then walk them forward, one handprint. Tuck your toes and lift your hips. Down dog. For the first down dog we're taking today, place your feet as wide as your mat and your hands as wide as your mat. If you're finding that your back is rounding, bend your knees. Push the floor away from you with your hands. So spread your palms, push into the floor like you're gonna move it away from you. And try to feel the engagement between your palms, your shoulders, and your hips. That long line of energy. Take note of what's happened to your breath and come back to it. Remember the cadence of it from earlier. Remember the vision of your favorite yoga place. Close your eyes, find it again. If your legs can straighten here, straighten them, but not to sacrifice your spine. If you want to take movement, you can shake your head yes, no, you can rock start out. Release your neck. If you want to pedal your feet, pedal them. And if down dog just isn't comfortable for you today, which happens, lower your knees and take puppy dog instead. If you're in down dog and want to take a shoulder floss, you'll grab onto your mat, the edges of your mat, thumbs up, fingers down, and act as if you could rip your mat in half, the long way. And then roll your shoulders back and down, crease of the elbows slightly forward, and just take note, external rotation of the shoulders, plugging in those shoulder sockets. From here, placing your hands back down, we'll inhale into plank, warming up the shoulders. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Down dog. One more time, plank. And down dog. Bring the feet together and inhale the right leg up. Three-legged dog. So feeling your glutes and your hamstrings work, toes point towards the ground. And then open your knee to the sky, reaching your foot towards the wall behind you. Inhale that leg back up, and then bring your knee in towards your chest, core plank. Inhale back up. Did I mention this is going to be a little sweaty? Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up, knee to chest. Okay, hold here, and then you'll take a little step. So your foot is not all the way to the front between your hands, but a little bit behind it. And then you'll extend the front knee. So long pyramid pose. You can see my back heel's off the ground. You may need to bend one or the other. If you have tight hamstrings, stretch it out. Okay, bending into the front knee. Place your hands down. Step back, down dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg up. Toes are pointing down, square hips, using the hamstrings and the glutes. And then opening the hip, pointing those toes. You can say hi. Hi guys. Behind you. Inhale back up. Here we go again. Core plank. Pull it in. Kick back up. Exhale. Pull it in. Use it. Inhale up. Pull it in. Step. Straighten both legs. Slightly bend the front knee. Place the hands down again. Step back. Down dog. Okay, so down dog is our resting pose throughout practice today. If this is not feeling like a warm, comfortable teddy bear, like your favorite blanket, when you need it to be, you'll place your knees down, toes together, and sink into child's pose. Remember, resting. So you want to come back to a steady piece of breath and that your muscles are firing the way that they need to fire. If you're not breathing, your muscles aren't firing, it's going to be even harder than you think it is. Okay, looking forward, walking your feet between your hands and dangle.
Grab opposite elbows. Rock a little bit side to side. Ragdoll pose. And again here, remember the rounded back? Try to avoid doing that. So if you find that you're straining your back, bend your knees and let your belly drape over your thighs. And you may be bending this much. I mean, it depends on your hamstrings, right? And then we'll reach behind us, grabbing onto hands. Okay, like you're shaking your hand. Not shaking, but interlacing your fingers. And then extend your elbows as much as you're able to. Again, tighter hamstrings, you're going to be looking something like this. And then you'll bend the left knee, bringing the left shoulder towards it, looking at the right side. You guys. Back to center, other side. Right knee, right shoulder. Back to center, release your hands. Inhale halfway up. So you have a long straight spine again, just like we were sitting down. Pushing your tailbone out, the crown of your head forward, hands reach towards your shins, maybe even up higher. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. So this is our Ardha Uttanasana, our half forward fold. Inhale here. Exhale back down. And then push into the legs. Put your hands on your hips and lift with a flat back all the way to stand. Reaching the arms up to the sky. Push down into the feet. Pull your belly in. Squeeze your glutes. Reach. This is upside down handstand. Hands to heart center. And before we go into our sun salutes, I just want to make sure everyone has a signal. Give me a thumbs up if this is clear and you can hear me and see me just fine. Anybody? Thumbs up? Okay, good. So we're here. We'll start with half sun salutes. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, traction your spine, so that half lift we just did. Exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So breath and movement. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, traction your spine. Forward fold. Push into your feet and lift all the way up. Hands to heart center. One more time like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, traction your spine. Forward fold. And come all the way up. Hands to heart center. Moving into Surya A with lunges. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, traction your spine. On your exhale, plant hands, right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant hands, step back to down dog. Take an inhale here, and an exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to chest, step through, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant hands, step forward into your forward fold. Inhale, traction your spine. Forward fold. Come all the way up. Exhale, Samastihi, ready pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, traction your spine. Exhale, plant hands, step the left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant hands, step back, down dog. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, left leg up. Knee to chest, step through, right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Or not, you can always take them to your knee. Step forward, exhale. Inhale, traction. Forward fold. Come all the way up. Hands to heart center. So we'll do one more round like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, traction your spine. Exhale, plant hands, right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, arms up, pull your belly in. Exhale, plant hands, step back, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Knee to chest, step through, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, push forward, forward fold. Inhale, traction. Forward fold. Come all the way up. Hands to heart center. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, traction. Exhale, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant hands, down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Step through. Right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, traction. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale in. Exhale out. One more time like that. Inhale in. Exhale out. Surya A with maybe some surprises. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, traction your spine. Exhale, step back to plank. Okay, we're going to take an extra moment here in plank just to talk, because it's fun to hold plank, right? So you may hold plank here. Push the floor away from you. Push your hands down towards your toes, and there's your core, right? Pull your hands away from each other, and there's your shoulders. You may take your plank like this. Notice my butt. So I'm not taking plank like this. Straight line, like walk the plank, okay? Lower and halfway down, chaturanga. So we only go halfway down to protect our shoulders. Are you holding it? I hope you're holding it. Are you breathing? I hope you're breathing. And then splat, lower down. Two choices for our belly down back bends as we move through vinyasa flows. Walk your hands forward, push your pelvis down, and push the tops of your feet down, all 10 toes into the mat. And then lift up, elbows off the mat. Cobra pose. Okay, our tendency here is to do something like this. Soften your shoulders down your back. Push your pelvis down. If you're feeling lower back tenderness, either walk your hands forward a little bit more or push your pelvis down more, okay, to protect your lower back. You're still in your cobra, right? You're still breathing. You can stretch your neck. You can stop swearing at me in your head. Smile and lower down. Okay, so that's option one. Option two, you take your fingertips at the center of your chest. Tuck your toes and push your body weight up with straight arms. Hips and knees are off the mat. Tuck your toes back. Up dog. Okay, so same thing here. Squeeze your shoulders back, smile through the collarbones. And then lift your hips up and back, down dog. Look forward, bend your knees, lift your heels, float or step, feet between the hands. Inhale, traction your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Now with the breath, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, traction your spine. Exhale, stepping or floating back to plank. Take an extra inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then back to down dog. From cobra, strong push up or hands and knees to down dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bend knees, lift heels, and here we go, core again. Hop or step through to sit. Boat pose. Boat A, holding on. You can flex or point your feet, knees bent. B, release arms. Core is engaged, so we're not curling down. And C is full on. Take an inhale here. Cross the ankles, float or step back. You can start in down dog. If you want a vinyasa, inhale plank. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Resting in down dog or child's pose. Bend knees, lift heels, float or step forward. Inhale to traction your spine. Forward fold again. Push into your feet and lift all the way up. Hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, traction. Exhale, plank chaturanga, float or step, one exhale down. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. And back, down dog. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend knees, lift heels, but wait, back to core. Coming onto your butt. This time, Ardha Navasana. Lower onto your sacrum, hands at heart center. See if you can spread your toes. Take an inhale. Exhale, same thing. Curl under, step or float back, down dog. If you want a vinyasa, inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Cobra, up dog. And back, down dog. Resting for 3 breaths. Using the rhythm of the breath to stay calm. Slowing it down. Extra inhale. Exhale, bend knees, lift heels, float or step forward. And inhale, traction your spine. Forward fold. Come all the way up. Hands to heart center. Last one like this. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, traction. Exhale, float or step. Plank chaturanga. Cobra, up dog. And back, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees, lift heels, float or step through to sit. We're back into boat. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, come up. And lower. Come up. And lower. Come up. And back. Down dog. Vinyasa if you want. Plank chaturanga. So remember, we're taking this time this morning to remove everything but our yoga practice from our brain. So yes, this is hard. And yes, it's strenuous. And yes, we have to calm the breath and the body. But we really want to turn off the brain. That's the purpose of this. That's the purpose of having a yoga flow like this. Is that you're unable to think about anything else but the torture that I am putting you through, or the joy, depending on how you look at it. Looking forward, floater step feet forward. Inhale, forward fold. Come up to Utkatasana. So chair pose. Like your butt is gonna sink into a chair behind you. Try to push your knees back so they're over your heels. Arms can be above the head, or if you have really tight shoulders or any injuries to your shoulders, keep your hands at heart center. Take an inhale here, and we'll exhale, twisting to the right. So I know that when this shows up on your feed, I think it's mirrored. So you decide if you're going to listen to my cues or go with the visual, which would be your left side, I think. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist left. Inhale up. And exhale, come to stand. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Twice more in and out. In and out. Okay, a little balance pose, just to slow it down before we go into some standing sequences. Hands to hips, legs engaged, Tadasana. So Tadasana legs means you're pulling up, you're engaged from the feet all the way up through the belly button. Top of the body is loose. That's Tadasana for me at least. Okay, we'll start with the hard leg. So keeping the left leg nice and strong, rooted down into the ground, tree pose. Bend the right knee and turn it out to the side. Hands to hips to help balance. Placing the right foot somewhere along the inside of the left leg. So it can be low. If you want the full expression, you take the heel all the way up to the crease of the groin. Take note of your breath. Focus your eyes and slow it down. So if you're good here, feeling really balanced, hands to heart center. And if you want to take it further, reach the arms up over the head. Sorry, it's cut off. And you can sway a little side to side. Okay, stretch it. And then try to gently release down. Shake your legs if you need. Now, right leg, strong and rooted to the ground, hands to hips. Bend the left knee and turn it out. Place the left foot somewhere along the inner right leg, thigh, calf. And then if you want the full expression, bring it all the way up. And you're pushing, so you're squeezing in here. Left foot, right inner thigh. Have that cemented action to stabilize. Hands to heart center if you like. And then if you want to move further, you can be your tree swaying in the wind. And gently release down. Okay, a few standing poses. Coming to the front of your mat again if you're not still there. We'll take a vinyasa into open hips standing positions right now. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, traction. Exhale, plank chaturanga or down dog. Cobra up and back to down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, open the hips. So remember this from earlier? Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to chest, step through and open, warrior two. So I'll try to face you guys. Heel to arch alignment. Right knee is over the right ankle and you're pushing strongly into the outer left foot. So we have a nice strong base. Just like Tadasana, belly button down. Strong. Arms reach out. And then turn your palms out, bend your elbows a little bit. And just like the walls are closing in, you're gonna push those walls away. Activating through the back, upper back and the arms. And then place your palms face down. Full expression, looking forward over the middle finger. Okay, keeping the legs exactly as is. Bring the right arm up and the left arm down. Reverse warrior. Bend deeper. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bringing the Right forearm to the right thigh. Left arm reaches across the horizon and over your ear. Extended side angle. You can turn your pinky edge of your hand down to help rotate the shoulder in the socket. Push into that right arm so the right shoulder's away from the ear. And then inhale, back up, warrior two. Breathe into that front thigh. I know, it's getting to be a little much. One more breath in. And then exhale, whoo, straighten both legs. Trikonasana. So you have a block. If you don't have a block, you'll use your leg. Inhale, reverse Trikonasana. Stretch your right side body. Exhale, pinwheeling the arms, right hand to the shin, to a block, okay, to the ground, as long as you're not doing something like this, or like this. Okay, opening. And the idea here is that you have equal length from the right and the left side of your torso. Flex your palm, engage your arm. And then inhale, back up, warrior. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, reverse it. And exhale, pinwheel down, low lunge. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga. Cobra up dog. And down dog. So those you can always skip. Those are vinyasas and you can skip them. Just coming to down dog or child's pose between sides. Inhale the left leg up. Knee to chest. Step through. Turn the back heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Bend. Reminders, heel to arch alignment. Outer right foot is strong and pushing into the ground. Again, bend the elbows, palms face out. The walls are closing and you're pushing them away. And then palms face down. Exhale here. Inhale, reverse it. Left arm up. Stretching the left side body, bend deeper into the front knee. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Left forearm to thigh, pushing down. So this is away from your ear. You got space here. Reaching the right arm across the horizon and up over the head. Okay, turn your torso so your chest is turning to the right side. Notice your breath. Slow it down. And then we'll inhale back up. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten both legs. Left arm to the sky. Exhale, Trikonasana. Okay, long left side of the body. Right palm is flexed and reaching. You've got some weight in this left hand, but you're not overburdening that left leg. Strong legs. If you want, you can look up at your hand. That's the full expression. If your neck is being wonky, just let it go. Inhale back up, warrior two. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, pinwheel the arms. Coming back to down dog or plank chaturanga. Cobra up dog and back. Down dog. So resting here, 3 breaths. Remember, here or here. So we're going to do that same thing over again, but with the breath. So moving a little faster. Okay, here we go. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, right leg up. Knee to chest, step through. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, pinwheel. Step back, down dog. Stay here or inhale, plank. Chaturanga. Cobra up dog. And down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, step through. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse trikonasana. Exhale, trikonasana. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, down dog. Staying here or inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog again. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, step through. Inhale, warrior two. So Catherine Budig says you do it until you can't think. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse trikonasana. Exhale, trikonasana. Listen for the change. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend hip. Inhale, leg up. Step it through. Warrior two. Sink. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse trikonasana. Exhale, trikonasana. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga. Cobra up dog. And down dog. Remember, skip any of those that you want. We're going to do it one more time. Hopefully your brain is disengaged. Inhale, leg up. Bend the knee. Leg up. Breath and movement. Knee to chest. Step through. Warrior two. Sink it down. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Reverse trikonasana. Trikonasana. Reverse warrior. Pinwheel those arms. Down dog. Vinyasa. Inhale. Lower. Cobra up. And back to down. Lift that left leg up. Open the hip. Leg up. Step through. Warrior two. Sink it down. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Reverse trikonasana. And trikonasana. Reverse warrior. Down dog. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra up dog. And down dog. Woo! Alright guys. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to the breath. In. And down. Bring the feet together. Inhale the right leg up. Bring your knee in towards the chest and step through. Left knee down. Staying in a low lunge. Bring your heart forward. Stretch your back front hip flexor. And then moving your hips back over that left knee, runner's lunge, using blocks or books, whatever you have to help you. Bring the ground up towards your hands, flex the front foot. So instead of doing something like this, we've talked about rounding through the spine. We don't need any turtle backs. Extend. Bring the belly towards the thigh. Okay, so if you want more of a stretch, bend your elbows out. Crown of the head forward. Come back up, step the right knee back to meet the left, move your blocks to the side, and walk your hands forward. Anahatasana again. Forehead down, or maybe now that you're warm, your chin may come a little closer. Come back up. Step the left foot forward. Low lunge, hands stay down. Shoulders back, reach the heart forward, sink in the hips. Moving the right hip over the right knee, flex the left leg, bring your blocks back in. Or not. If you don't need blocks, don't use them. And then reaching the belly towards the thighs, crown of the head forward, flex the left foot, protect your hamstring, get that stretch. I hear little people. Hi, little person. I'm recording a class. Come back up, step the left knee back to meet the right, and walk your hands forward. Anahatasana. And then we'll come up just a little bit and reach your left arm under your right, left side of the head down. Thread the needle. You can come up onto your fingertips here and work on opening the right shoulder a little bit more. If you want to move deeper, step back onto the right foot. Deeper still would be that lift. And then set it down. Unwind yourself, hands forward. One inhale here. Lift up, right arm under left, coming to the right side of your head. Staying here, coming up onto the fingertips to help open this left shoulder. If you want, step back onto the left foot. And then from here, if you choose to lift, lift. Left knee down. Come back to center. All right, cool down time, sort of. We'll do a little bit of inversion play, back bends, and you're done. So inversions, your option is to move back to down dog. Take your Anahatasana or dolphin. If you practice headstand, Panchamayurasana, or handstand, you're welcome to take those instead. So for dolphin, interlacing your fingers, shoulders are under the elbows are under shoulders. Actually, before we do that, grab onto the outer triceps with your arms, and that'll be proper distancing for your elbows. And then either place your hands directly forward so your wrists are in line with your elbows, or clasp hands. Clasping hands gives you a little more stability. Tuck toes, lift hips. Okay, push back. So just like we do in down dog, you're karate chopping your forearms into the mat to push your hips up and back. If in down dog you need bent knees, chances are you'll need it here too. Push up, push up, push up. Okay. Staying here so you feel the engagement of the shoulders, of the arms.
If you want to move deeper or challenge yourself, bring your feet together. And lift the right leg up. Come up high, high, high onto the left toes. I should say ball of the foot. And then set the right foot down. Lift the left leg, come onto the ball of the right foot. Lower the left leg down. Take an extra breath here. And then knees apart, toes together, sink those hips, child's pose.
Keep breathing. Come up to hands and knees. Pigeon pose. Bring the right knee to the right wrist. And then turn the right shin in so that you're about 45-degree angle. And then scooch that left leg back. Okay, for many of us, we need support under that right hip. It's not on the ground, so use your towel. Use your stack of books if you still have that around. And sit up. So getting the back bend first. Again, try not to do this. Keep your shoulders down, squeeze them back, open your chest. And then start walking forward. Maybe your forearms come down. Maybe you can get the crown of your head, your forehead, third eye space down. And release. You can make a pillow with your hands. Use your block if your head's not reaching the ground quite yet. And then slowly release, come back up. Step back onto both knees. Move your towel to the side if you used it. And then we'll do the other side. Left knee to left wrist. Turn your bottom leg in. Come onto your toes and scooch back. Okay, if your left hip is not on the ground, you're going to use your towel or a block or blanket, whatever you've got. Sit up nice and straight first. Shoulders back. Spread through the heart. And then coming down. Forearms. Maybe make a pillow. Forehead to something. And if you have a bolster at home, this is super yummy to do over a bolster. I don't have one here. I guess I need to stock up on some props. Walking back up. Come to lie on your back. Okay, so you can do this with your towel or a block, or don't do it at all. And I'm referring to supported bridge pose. So, feet are hip distance apart, fingertips just brush the heels. That's about proper distancing. You'll tuck your shoulders under. And then if you're cooked, take a supported bridge. Block under the sacrum, or your towel under your sacrum. Hang out. Let your hips settle down. If you're ready for some more active back bending, you'll place the block or the roll in between your thighs and squeeze. Lift your hips. Pushing your body weight, so sternum towards the top of your head instead of hips towards the sky. So we're trying to move our body up. Hands can be down by your sides if you'd like. Triceps down, goalpost the arms and push. And that'll open up the upper back. Okay, other options for hands. Interlace your fingers under your back, and that'll help stretch your shoulders. Lift your toes, but keep
the ball of your feet on the ground. And then you can always open your arms out to the side for a more relaxed arm position. One more inhale here. Exhaling, upper back, mid back, and lower back. Okay, so we'll take 2 more back bends, your choice. Either going back up into that bridge, or you'll take bound bridge. So you move your feet a little closer, you hug your knees in, and then grab onto the fronts of your ankles. Place the balls of your feet down. And then with that firm grasp, lift the hips, roll onto the tops of your shoulders, release your chin a little bit. 3 to 5 breaths. If you're staying with the previous version of bridge, hang out. Lift sternum towards chin, roll shoulders back. And then gently, upper back, mid back, tuck, tailbone, lower back, and down. For the last one, remove your roll or your block from between your legs and take either of the previous versions. So regular bridge or bound bridge. Take an inhale, exhale, tilt the hips up, and then on your next inhale, push up, push, 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 with your feet, with your legs, with your glutes. One more inhale, and then gently lowering upper back, mid back, lower back down. Okay. Take your knees as wide as your mat and let them fall over to the right. Bring them back up, allow them to fall over to the left. Again, right and left. This time right to hold. So allow your knees to drop over. Take your arms up over the head and grab onto your left wrist. Okay, to intensify this twist, you can place your right ankle to the outside of your left knee, and that'll weigh it down. Big stretch. Release your arm, release your ankle if it's crossed, come back to center. Push your sacrum down, so your lower back down. And then allow your knees to drop to the left. Grab onto your right wrist with your left hand, pull to the left. And then to deepen, if you want, cross that left ankle to the outside of the right knee. Back to the breath. So how able were you to hold on to your breath? To silence the mind? To find your yoga space in your heart when you needed it during practice today? Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out. That's okay. Sometimes you're in the zone. It's a practice. It changes day to day. Iyengar says we're all beginners in the morning. Come on back up. Happy baby. Bring your knees to the outsides of your rib cage and grab onto your feet. Rock a little bit side to side. Moving into Shavasana. So taking your feet as wide as your mat, if not wider, if you have the space. Arms out to the side. If your lower back is tender, you have your towel here and place it under your knees. That'll release some pressure from your lower back. Shavasana or corpse pose is considered the most important posture, asana, in a asana practice. It's the time where we allow our bodies
to absorb what we've done, where we release control over anything. So, release of body, release of breath, and of course release of mind, which was hopefully silenced a little bit today. Allow yourself to feel heavy. Allow yourself to release into the mat. If you have something to cover your eyes, that does help quiet everything down. So you're welcome to stay here for as long as you like. There's no need to get up if you don't want to. I have another reading today that I posted on Facebook late last night. It's talking about the we have at home, which we don't normally do, instead of looking at it as being trapped, looking at it as an opportunity to do whatever you need to do. So stop. Really, really stop. Go read, write, rest, take care, paint, cry, dance, love, sit in the rain, grieve, call your elders, pray. Reconnect to the source of your strength. Be transformed. That's by Octavia Rahim. Starting to deepen your breath. Begin to pay attention to the way that it moves in and out of your body. Think about starting to move. And then roll onto your right side. Take a few deep breaths into your back body, expanding through the back rib cage. And then gently push yourself back up to a seated position. We'll close class. So find your comfortable seated position again. And keep your eyes closed. You don't have to open them. We'll bring our hands to heart center. So taking a moment now to feel a sense of community. We had this space, and I'm going to call it a sacred space because it was for me today, where we can be together and find other places where you can do that. Connect with other people. Doesn't have to be face to face, it can be in your mind. So take a moment here to dedicate your yoga practice, to send it out to someone who may need a little encouragement, may need a little love. We'll take an inhale, bringing all that love and compassion into your center. And then on your exhale through your mouth, send it out to whoever needs it. Again, inhaling it in. And exhale. One more time, inhaling in. Exhale, bowing your forehead towards your heart, locking your practice in for today.
Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you here next week. Bye.